if you want a brighter future, be careful of what you do and what you say. Tell them if they're living a righteousness and sensible. Tell them if they're killing a evil person for me down. Tell them take a look down in a city center. Please tell more class, they are more than. Once equal life and justice, there's no way for them. Love for one another, it's a love in the ground. Parents come to their leave, their needs on their own. The future of formation, they keep the teachings from the old and no one else tomorrow. They are the youths of today, and if you want a brighter future, you got to come and show the youth the way. They're the man and woman of tomorrow. They are the youths of today, and if you want a brighter future.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
What you say? Inequality, injustice, hypocrisy.
It is a beautiful Tuesday. We're live on Reggae Storm Radio. It's a special night.
We need to stand firm, everyone, in this time that so down. See the things that you want to see. If you want to see it, then you just like it. They are the youths of today, and if you want a brighter future, you got to come and show the youth the way. Woman and woman of tomorrow. They are the youths of today, and if you want a brighter future.
We're live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook, we're live on Reggae Storm Radio. Raymond, blessings, blessings every time. Blessings, blessings. Now tonight is definitely a special one. Tonight is special because we will definitely be speaking with Syte. We'll also have some other special guests who will be joining us tonight. This is the Syte Foundation Back to School Treat and Mentorship Program. You know, we'll be talking to our special guest, talking to Syte live right here on Reggae Storm Radio. And, you know, we just wanted to share the live. We share the live because we will be definitely reaching out. You know, we will want to help some kids back in Jamaica. So definitely share the live, share the live. It's going to be a great program tonight. Blessings, Renee, how you doing? Syte, blessings, blessings, blessings. And for those who are over there on Instagram, blessings. Andre Taylor, Satisfied Silence there. DJ Michael Bird, how you doing? Warning is the name of this one. Warning the youths. From the Soul Journey album. Remember Syte, saving you through entertainment.
Before you take up the line, I said the hardest part of the day, I know today. I put on your name every time. This is my side, and everybody don't know say equal rights and justice are not different. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Precious man in a cold blood. Some of them they wasn't innocent. They was yes, the time they get their first body. The cops step decide to shoot you on the first sight. And even though you never bust my gun first night, see them say they won't on the first time. Before you take up the line, keep before you take up the line. I say the other start of the day, I wouldn't go for the time. Mommy say you don't mind. Before you take up the line, keep before you take up the line. I say the other start of the day, I wouldn't go for the time. No friend in the bike and them they black again. When they say you can watch them, that's some black again. But the mother said, fresh to the news, now we first time. When she did, I feel the back here. When the mother said, you can't shoot and I can't see it. So now I see party and I complain. And your friend them dress up in a foot so black and I sit those and break like a black tail. Before you take up the line, I say the other start of the day, I wouldn't go for the time. Mommy say you don't mind. Before you take up the line, keep before you take up the line. I say the other start of the day, I wouldn't go for the time. This is the sign. I'm gonna tell you for my future nation. But right now the future's in our hands. Why? Come on to the youth and brother.
Shout out to everyone who's locked in right now, whether you're watching on Instagram, Kambusta_Productions, on Facebook, Kambusta 7 Figures, or if you're listening on Reggae Storm Radio. Good evening, I am your host, Kambusta.
Mama, she run to make a close check right now, the family.
Tonight is a very interesting night. This one is about helping the children. The Syte Foundation Back to School Treat and Mentorship program. You'll be learning a lot about that tonight. In a moment, we will be speaking with one of the mentors who was actually there last year, Pastor Denver Horton of Montego Bay. We'll be speaking with him momentarily. Make sure you don't move the dial. ReggaeSongRadio.com, Instagram, Facebook. Kambusta is live. If you're just joining us, Montego Bay, and we will be speaking with him momentarily. Make sure you keep it locked to Reggae Stone Radio, or if you're watching on Instagram or on Facebook, make sure you share the live. It's a great and interesting program tonight. But without any further ado, let me welcome for the very first time to Reggae Stone Radio, Pastor Horton. Good evening.
Good evening, and thanks for having me. It is indeed a tremendous pleasure to be online with you this evening.
Thank you so much. It is definitely my pleasure having you, and thanks for coming on. All right. So, Pastor Horton, you are from Montego Bay. Okay, you're back. You are from Montego Bay, Jamaica, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, wonderful. Well, tonight we're talking about the Syte Foundation Back to School Treat and Mentorship program. And last year you were actually one of the mentors at, such a great reception in Montego Bay. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm sorry, your phone was reconnecting. All right. Okay, so tell us a little bit about that. When you were reached out by ISI, just give us a little about that actually.
ISI is someone I have known from an early age growing up in the community.
Yes.
He has always been someone that look out for the community. Whenever he comes into the community while he was away for some time, he always tried something new to encourage the young people.
Yes.
And so last year, when I was called to be a mentor, part of a foundation, I did not hesitate because I knew from a long time what he was up to, and for a man that comes from an humble beginning, I really respected him. And so I embraced the opportunity and to go on location on that bright Sunday evening and to have the privilege to interact and to talk with a number of young people spanning from primary school to high school and onward. I used that opportunity to tell them that education is very important, and while crime and violence may seem like it is something that you can people notice and know you about, and education will remain with you forever. And so I use that opportunity to really reach out to them and to let them understand where the world is going and how important having an education it is to market themselves in this ever-changing global environment.
Yes, wonderful, Pastor Horton. Now, crime is one of the major thing that, is affecting not just Montego Bay, but the entire Jamaica. So this particular program, it's not just a back-to-school treat, but a mentorship program. And as you just mentioned, being able to educate the young ones as to how important it is for them to get a good education, which is top-notch important. How do you think the feedback was towards this entire program?
As I said, I knew what ISI is capable of.
Mm-hmm.
I knew in over a period of time I got the privilege to interact with him more than ever before. And while some foundation came on the scene just to for people to get more on our people to get popularity and to get recognition by it. Mm-hmm. I saw this as something that I believe in it is from his heart. It's not something that either because he is in the music business and wants to get a fame or a name. He did it and he continued to do it because he had the heart for service, the heart for community building. And so when I look at the number of parents that were there and how they enjoy it and how they embrace the program, I realize that both the children and the parents left with a smile on the face and saw within other side someone that loves community and had a desire to see his community rise above the many challenges that it faced.
Wow, that is amazing. Not just reaching out to the kids, but the parents, because, back to school is very challenging for a lot of parents, in these days. So for this foundation to be able to not only put a smile of gratitude on the faces of the kids, but also on the faces of the parents, that is very, very important, Pastor Han.
Yes, it is. And I know, listening to his music also demonstrated a love for community. His music embraces a love for people.
Yes.
And so that is why the members in the community, when I sit down and listen to his music,
Yes,
a pure consciousness, and in and around our island, truth be told, you will find a lot of artists that embrace good, clean lyrics that is about building community and embracing people.
yes, that is so true. I'm glad you mentioned that, Pastor Han. Well, this year is the second staging of, the Back to School Treat and Mentorship program, and you will definitely be a part of that. How do you feel right now?
I see it as something because no matter how my schedule is and how busy I become, I see this as a mainstay where I can give back, where I can encounter and sit down and talk with parents and children. So it's something that I look forward to, and he knows that he can call me at any time to come in and talk to the young people, because I truly believe that what we really need in our community and in our world is to start mentoring young people to turn their minds away from the illegal activity, because the truth is, in our country, the young people more than ever before are motivated to go into a life of crime and violence because of the short-term reward that they are receiving. And so they need somebody to be that vehicle, that driving force that push them toward greatness. So I look forward with all my heart to be a part of the second stage in 2023.
Wonderful. That is amazing. Thank you so much for coming on, and sharing such, encouraging words and motivation. And before you go, the world is listening. You're live on Reggae Strong Radio and also on my social media handles. What is it that you would like to say to both parents, not just in the Montego Bay community where we're having this particular program or mentorship program, but all over right now?
I will say to parents, number one,
Yes.
it still takes a village to raise a child.
Yes.
I will say to young person that no matter what you may achieve in life,
Yes.
if you don't demonstrate respect and love for each other, then it will be worth nothing at all. And so, parents and children alike, they must realize that the role ruin of a nation begins in the home of its people. And so when the home is transformed, we have a better church, we have a better school, we have a better workplace, because everybody will mature and be on the same pathway towards greatness.
Wonderful. Wow. Wonderful. Great words of inspiration and motivation from Pastor Han of Montego Bay, live on Reggae Storm Radio. Thank you so much. It was definitely a pleasure having you. You stay blessed, stay safe, and continue doing what you're doing, motivating and helping others.
All right, thank you very much for having me, and God bless you, and may your program continue to reach life across the length and breadth of this world.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That was Pastor Denver Horton out of Montego Bay calling in. He is one of the mentors in this year, the second annual staging of the Syte Foundation Back to School Treat and Mentorship Program. It takes a village to grow a child. Words from the past himself. We need love. I want to say congrats to Syte for this great foundation that you've organized and created to help the youth, help the parents. Where there's love, momentarily we'll be speaking with Syte. How you doing? Sean, welcome, blessings. Sensation blessings. Where there is love. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Donna. Thank you so much. Yes, we'll be speaking with Syte momentarily. Make sure you're sharing the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is a very, very important program tonight. We're talking about the Syte Foundation Back to School and Mentorship Program. This is the second staging, the second annual staging of it, which will be later on this month. But when Eyesight comes online, he will give you more information about that. All right? The youths are the future, so we can't help but to support, of course. All right? So stay tuned, share the live. Tonight is, we will be speaking about the Back to School Syte Foundation Back to School Treat and Mentorship Program. We just spoke with Pastor Horton from Montego Bay, and he said he was a mentor last year, and he's honored to be back this year as a mentor at such a great, program. Now, what happened is that he was just mentioning the fact that not just the children were happy, but the parents, with the help of so many others who contributed, we were able to put a smile also on the parents' face. Because, if you're helping the parents, automatically you're helping the kids. And the 9 to 5 sometimes, it's not enough. So I did a song called 9 to 5. I want to drop that. Parents, we are behind you, we are with you. We want this year's initiative to be bigger and better. More parents can smile. Yeah. 9 to 5 work. What are you doing? Call it Palmer in the house. Blessings. Christopher Jordan. One more time from the TOP. Blessings to everyone who's locked into ReggaeStormRadio.com. Or if you're watching on Instagram or on Facebook, this is DJ Kambusta. Keep it locked. Thanks everyone who's logged in right now. Fragrant sensations in 9 to 5 now work at all. Tell me about It's all about school. We will be speaking with Syte in a moment. Share live.
Most of the people them need you. Anyway you play, people need you. I don't lie. You play music right, you're full of good vibes, and you see everything I'll get paid. Next this one is very classic. Dedicated to us who are going to get a big scholarship. I don't know that school was business. The mercy, the angel who was the most respect this. Dedicated to the whole nation. We sing, we sing.
Stranger to Reggae Star Radio. Songwriter, recording artist. Singer, sing mentor. Just to name a few. The Syte means S-Y-T-E, saving you through entertainment. Are you ready? Syte, welcome back to Reggae Storm Radio. How you doing?
Blessed good evening, Camp. We give thanks. Give thanks for having me, and blessings to everyone tuning in on the radio, IG, FB, everyone. Give thanks.
It is definitely a pleasure. You know, Reggae Storm is, you're no stranger to Reggae Storm Radio, so you're more than welcome. Especially on an occasion like this, Syte. You're more than welcome.
Amen. We give thanks, and I want to say massive respect to Mr. Denver Hart, and just the same, you know, for coming along and you know, sharing his blessings and the work that I've been doing. And as he says, you know, I've known Mr. Hart, you almost all his life. We are from the same little community, and it was a pleasure having him, and it will be a pleasure having him again. And as he says, hopefully he'll be a column in this foundation that we're building.
Wonderful, yes. It was definitely great to hear Mr. Horton speak so passionately about you, Syte, about your work and even about your music, and it's definitely, it's a great look, and I'm just amazed, and I'm super proud of you, Syte.
Yeah, man, we give thanks, and as you said, what the way I live, will come out in my music, and I'm just sitting here listening to you playing a few of the tracks, and you can tell that I am really passionate about the future. I'm passionate about the youth. I didn't even realize I sing so much about love until we were playing all those tracks behind each other.
Yes, you do. You do, Syte. All right, so it's a special night. We're speaking about the Syte Foundation Back to School Treat and Mentorship Program. Now, this is the second annual one. You had the first last year, and just tell us, Syte, how did you come up with, the idea to start something like this?
I would say it has just been trusted on me. You just mentioned the meaning of the name Syte, and I've said this many times before. I have many things, I have many ideas, things that I plan to roll out, and all these things that I'm planning to do will have some form of education, it will have some form of upliftment, and just as I can say, just look out for more. I don't even think I really came up with this idea, as I said. I think it was just trusted, on me by the Most High to do this.
Amazing. Tell us, as Pastor Horton said earlier, about not just putting a smile on the faces of the children, but the parents. Give us a little more on the feedback that you've gotten.
As a parent myself, and more so single parent, I know the struggles that parents feel. I know what the back to school pressure is like, and I've been in a position where any little thing would have helped, and I didn't have much persons to reach out to. I didn't have, I wasn't in a position to be on the receiving end of such things like what I'm doing now. So I know, from a parent's perspective, it is very, very, very helpful. And when I say 50, I'm targeting 50 this year. It's not like I'm choosing 50 different households. We have also 3 kids, 4 kids, 2, 5. So if I can give 4 packages or 3 packages to one household, that's a huge, huge lift from any one parent.
Yes, that is so true. Any help at this time is definitely needed. As you said, you're a single parent, and people are just feeling it all over. So we just want to shout out to the sponsors and for everyone who contributed. How hard was it for you to get people to come on board with you, Syte?
It wasn't hard. To be honest, it wasn't hard. And I have the utmost respect and gratitude to all the persons who contributed last year. We targeted 35, I ended up treating 41 because the contribution exceeds what I had budgeted for. So the extra was also put, in the foundation.
Yes.
So, and when you do stuff like this and you have exceeded your target, it's a really, really great look. So I will be forever humble and grateful, for the persons who have contributed.
Wonderful. Yes. Amazing. Now, if you're just joining us, welcome, Confidence over there in Canada, blessings. And everybody who is just joining us, whether you're watching on Instagram, Facebook, or you're listening on the radio, I am DJ Caboose, and we're speaking with Syte. straight out of Montego Bay, Jamaica. And we're talking about the Syte Foundation Back to School Treat and Mentorship program. Now, I say most people, they just have a back to school treat. You go, you get your back to school stuff, you probably eat some ice cream, and that's it. Why did you add on a mentorship program behind this?
Well, we still treat them. You know, we still serve pastries, we still serve ice cream and drinks and snacks and stuff like that. So we still treat them. But other than having the regular bumps about and games and fun rides and stuff like that, we wanted to get into their headspace. You never can tell what any one of the mentors said last year that has stuck with some of these kids this year and what will stick with them through the rest of their life. So for me, it's not just the treat, you know, but it is also the planting of seeds, so to speak, that is going to benefit them later on in life. So I just don't want to hear that, yes, we gave away some bags and we served them snacks and stuff like that, but, you know, hopefully they will hear something that will change their life. If not now, then later.
Amazing. Now, as Pastor Horton mentioned, it takes a village to raise a child. No one parent can do it. We need the help of everyone. How many other mentors was at the celebration last year, at the function?
Last year we had Superintendent Ru, who was the officer responsible for the area. We had another young gentleman from the community, Mr. Queen Wade, who grew up amongst these kids and is now a teacher at one of the prominent high schools, along with myself. So it was 4 of us.
4 of us, all right. And I'm sure, you know, people are listening, so I'm sure that others will want to come on board. Because, you know, giving advice, motivating and stuff like that can never be too much. So others can come on board also to, you know, give their services, because the youth, sometimes they really need someone other than their parents or even their teachers to speak with. So I think this is a great look, eyesight.
We give thanks. And what a lot of us may not realize, children interact differently with persons who they respect. They interact with those persons differently than how they interact with their parents.
Yes.
Because sometimes, just out of fear of the disappointment or the anger on their parents' face, they would confide in someone else.
Yes.
So giving them that option as a person who they can relate to or who they can come to, you know, is also a great look. You know, it's very, very vital.
Very, very vital. Amazing. Yes. Windsor David says, keep up the good work, my brother.
Yes, man, we give thanks. Bless up to Windsor. Bless up to everyone on the line. You know, I truly appreciate the support, you know.
Absolutely. All right, so this staging will be at the same location. Can you just tell us exactly where it will be and, you know, how people can contribute? Are you there? Are you there? I think you're on mute, Isaac.
Never some act of violence in any shape or form. Just remember, you should live what they learn, you know? Stop your hands from the place, to the left and to the right.
We're trying to get that eyesight online, so we move the dial. Dwayne, how you doing? Eyesight said to stop the guns from blazing.
Look where we coming from, don't look where we are. Hold by this effect, stop falling. We're using on this city and this one where we are. No respect, no one there, because no they are. Anyone see a children if you're great from the top.
Saving you through entertainment.
Give them the job, now look guns from blazing. To the left and to the right, over here and we control the night. Now who's the big for me? That means all the violence. Just as the men must love and I stop the guns from blazing. To the left and to the right, over here and we control.
Are you there, Syte? You're live again on Reggae Storm Radio.
Yes, I'm back. The earphone, the earpiece, malfunctioned just now. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. We were asking about, where it will be held, exactly where it will be held, and, give us some more information about that and how people can, contribute to such a great cause, Syte.
Okay, well, we've been keeping it in and around the little community where I live, which is, I'm just on the border of Rumpton and Mafuta. It's a little community called Normandy. And as I said, I am, before we extend it to the wider communities, I'm just trying to build it from inside out, starting with the ones in my community. And we have various ways that persons can contribute. We have, their Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, or even the regular Women Fund services, or even direct to the bank account. We can do all that, and we're just doing it informal now. Hopefully before the third stage, we will get it very, very organized and up and running.
Absolutely. So people can just reach out to you in your inbox for the direct.
Right, they can just DM me, right. And I must say, for this year, it's really a good look, because within less than 15 minutes after posting the video last week, we got our first contribution.
Wow.
And it's a really, really good look. And we have persons reaching out, and they're giving me their time frame and when they will be contributing. So it's a really, really good look.
Yes, amazing, Isaac. That's good news. Now, which day is it exactly that you will be keeping the tree back?
It's the 20th. It's the 20th of August this year. It's a Sunday. I will be keeping this event the Sunday before my birthday every year. So it's like a little even though it's my Earthstrong, it's a little pre-Earthstrong, celebration for me. Like it's a milestone for me where, okay, at the end of a next 365, this is what I've done for last year, this is what closes this 365 and so on. So it's the 20th of this month.
The 20th of August. Oh, wow. Amazing. Now, you heard it, everyone who's listening, whether on the radio, whether on Instagram or Facebook. The 20th of August will be the Back to School Treat and Mentorship program, organized and by Syte. Now, this is, Syte, I speak passionately about this because, I am one of the sponsors, and I will continue being one of the sponsors, continue being on board. Because, putting a smile on people's faces is what I enjoy. I don't know if it's because I smile so much myself, but I just enjoy seeing people happy. And with something like this, helping out with the parents, it's a great look, and I'm honored. And I just want to tell you, Syte, just keep up the good work.
They give thanks, Sam. And I tell you what, just to see the children going on to school September morning, and to see some of those very kids, walking by me in the morning and saying good morning with their backpacks on their back. I have many parents reaching out this year. They actually started asking from June if I had planned to do the event this year. That's how much it meant to them last year. And, just to ease a little bit of unease, because the reason why they asked is because they were wondering if they would have to purchase that on their own this year.
Right.
So if they know that I am going to be it, and I give them the commitment that I am going to be it, then they can go ahead with their regular shopping and leave that to me. And when I talk about the packages, I did not mention the stuff that's on there, but when they give them a backpack, there is alphabet books, there is pens, there is pencils, the high schoolers get their
glue that they need, they get cartridge papers, they get, every little thing when it comes to stationery. And what I do, I customize the packages based on the school, because what the high schoolers get is not what the primary schoolers get. Because I don't want to put something in the primary school bag that has no use to them.
Right.
And then it goes down to even the kindergarten level. So I take their names and I package their bags, as based on the school that they're going.
Wonderful. That is so good, yes. Customizing it. Everybody has their own special bag. All right, if you're just joining us, we're speaking with Syte regarding the Syte Foundation Back to School Treat and Mentorship Program. Now we want this year to be bigger and better. Now last year, backpacks were given away. This year it's going to be 50 backpacks to kindergarten, primary schools, and high schools. If you're a sponsor, if you want to be a sponsor, you can definitely link myself, Kambusa, or you can directly link Syte, because, it doesn't necessarily mean that all we can give is, the backpacks. If someone wants to do probably school vouchers or anything else that will benefit the parents and children, that is definitely appreciated. Right, Syte?
Right, definitely. And one of the things that we ought to achieve from this foundation, we actually wanted to move from a stage where, we're giving away 50 backpacks to maybe we're giving away 5 scholarships plus the backpacks.
Right.
Maybe we're giving away 20 book vouchers plus the backpack.
Right.
Just the same. So as you said, if persons want to contribute in other ways, that's fine.
Yes.
And also we take into consideration that we do provide refreshment and stuff, for the kids just the same. So, anyhow you want to contribute, in any way or form, just as we said, you can reach out to you, or they can do DM me directly.
Right. And I'm glad you mentioned refreshment. So if there's anybody who can bake or can just contribute something, a cake, ice cream, something to make the kids happy, that is definitely appreciated. Glad you mentioned that.
Yes, and one of the things I must applaud, the parents, because while I said it's my foundation, I have some parents who they are very active, on that day in preparing the refreshments, in baking, preparing the venue, make sure everything goes right, and I am very, very grateful for their participation.
Wonderful. So big up the parents who, gave a helping hand. Definitely that is appreciated. Jojo Mac, welcome, blessings every time. We're speaking with Syte, salsa music. How you doing? We're speaking with Syte. We're speaking about the Syte Foundation Back to School Treat and Mentorship Program. Now this year it will be on August 20th. It's a Sunday, so mark the date. Yes, you can definitely contribute to such a worthy cause. 50 students, will be happy this year. And you never know, depending on the sponsorship, it could be more, but it's 50 for now. All right, because last year it was less than what? How much did you say? 35 and it went to 41? So you never know.
Last year we started to 35, and the contribution that we got could provide refreshment and also provide, 41 beneficiaries. So
yes.
We're looking forward. Hopefully we can exceed the 50 this year.
Yes.
But 50 is the target.
That is the target. Amazing. Yes. Now Don said, Syte told us he would make us proud, and I'm so happy to be part of this great venture. That's so nice, Don.
Yeah, man. I promise that I will make my fans proud to be associated with myself as an artist and my music and what I have planned, my intent, my mission, and even though sometimes you may not see me as on the live or on the net as often as I used to. I have a lot of planning going on the background. I have a lot of things doing just to set in a foundation where I can be even more stronger and be more potent, in the near future. So just bear with me and as I promised, as my things unfold, you know, the pride will be more and more wider and brighter.
Definitely. I have no doubt in your eyesight. Wow. So there you have it. Thank you so much, eyesight. And before you go, is there anything else that probably I did not mention that you would just like the world to know?
I think we covered everything. You know, I would just like to repeat that for those who have joined late, the way that we can contribute and just to give a brief summary of what we're doing.
Yes.
You know, as you said, it's the second annual Syte Foundation Back to School Street and Mentorship Initiative, where we not only give back in terms of gifts and packages, but we give back in speeches and motivational speakers, just the same. We can contribute by the various ways. There's Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, the regular money transfer services, you know, or, you know, direct bank account contribution. And as I said, this year we are going to do it a little bit different. Last year we posted what we have accomplished. This year you will hear the feedback from some of the parents, and I will be posting those feedback. So, because at the end of the day, they're telling me thanks, but I would like them to thank the contributors just the same.
Right. That's so true. Wonderful. Give out your social media handles, eyesight, so that, you know, people can reach out to you, because you're the main contact when it comes on to, you know, giving the information for those who want to be contributors.
Right. So it's IYAHSYTE music on IG. And once you type in eyesight on FB, you will find me just the same. And even in my email address is eyesight@gmail.com. So every platform is eyesight.
Eyesight right across the board. Wonderful. I wish you all the best. Continue making the children happy, the parents happy, your fans happy, you know, management happy, yourself happy, your family happy, eyesight. Keep up the good work, and we're here to support you.
Give thanks, and thanks for having me, and much blessing to everyone that tune in. You know, give thanks.
Give thanks.
Notice another violence in every shape or form.
So there you have it. That was eyesight. Make sure you follow eyesight on all social media handles.
To the left and to the right.
IYAHSYTE. The site means saving you through entertainment, and that's exactly what he is doing. Stop the guns. Ryan Johnson, good afternoon. Visionary, how you doing? Drake Dance 6 blessings. Everyone who's locked into Reggae Star Radio. Good evening, welcome. The Syte Foundation Back to School Treat and Mentorship Initiative is what we spoke about. I'll say the live just in case you just came on. If you would like to be a contributor, just link up eyesight. Or yours truly, the host. I'll pass on the link, alright?
You know, safe in a house and you're not safe. And you get on man, a killer man, a robber man, a rape. Not even the stupid body breast them say can't escape. Some of them people high grade, and them private, another them they can't escape. And everyone wants to get paid. And when opportunity we want to create, stop the guns from blazing. To the left and to the right.
Stop the guns from blazing. It was such a pleasure hosting such a great movement, such a great initiative. Want to thank Pastor Denver Hahn for passing through earlier. Want to thank Syte also for passing through, telling us more about this wonderful initiative. Want to thank every sponsor, every contributor, every fan, every supporter, everyone who wants to be a part of this lovely, great, amazing movement. On behalf of myself, the Ready Storm team, Syte, thank you so much. You have a wonderful night. Catch me on Friday for the Composter Radio Show right here on Radio Storm Radio. 8 p.m. US time, 7 p.m. Jamaica time, 1 a.m. UK time. What else can we expect from Syte in the future? A lot of new music, definitely. And some world tours, yeah. Look out for a brand new track from Syte in Shinala that is produced by yours truly, Kambusta. It's coming out soon, Renee, so yeah, that's one of the main things right now. Right? And remember, Syte's song Love Triangle will be dropped on the 11th of August. That's coming out next week, August 11th. Have a wonderful night. Blessings, everyone. Take care. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Kambusta out.
You're not safe in a house and you're not safe. And you get a man, a killer man, a robber man, a rape. Not even the stupid body breast them say can't escape. Some of them people high grade, and them private, another them they can't escape. And everyone wants to get paid. And when opportunity we want to create, stop the guns from blazing. To the left and to the right, over here and they go through the night. Now those are the comments. But people don't want to. That's just the life of